Hello everyone, what's going on? This is Arrow7 here, and I'm bringing you a Lifeless Planet review, but keep in mind that this is early access build, which I'm currently reviewing, and it's now around 3 months old, and game has been moved significantly from what I found, so the full version of the game will be noticeably different and should be released around 6th June this year. This game was developed by one-man army, David Board, who was based in Alaska in time when I was getting preview code, which apparently should make this game experience even more amazing. Game is platform adventure with puzzle elements to solve, where levels are unfortunately mostly linear, but thankfully to good level design, you will have a feeling that everything around you is completely open and full of secrets. Apparently, game was originally planned to be an action platformer, but in my opinion, with good decision from David Board, this game went to a different road, where story is in main focus. The game was inspired by LucasArts' The Dig and Another World, also by Cold War science fiction movies posing questions about humankind's desire for space travel. You're taking the role of USA astronaut, waking up on a far and unknown planet with shipwreck around. You're unable to find any of your crew whatsoever, while everything around is completely empty without any living soul, except dust, wind and your needs for oxygen. Although, with that being said, planet isn't completely in sand brown color palette. In fact, soon after beginning, game gives you not so lifeless mountain ranges and flats where you can clearly see designer skills. The interiors of levels are also surprisingly well rendered, which provides some of the creepiest moments through the whole thing. Eventually, through your journey, you will find out that this isn't really completely uninhabitable planet. While you're going to search for your crew, you will stumble on an abandoned city full with old houses, a lot of Russian logs where you're going to learn more about events which happened somewhere in time before our protagonist arrived on this planet. Seems like that Russians won space race after all. Experiments, green footsteps, mechanical arms, and systems for activating devices which were suited for slim and much taller beings rather than for people are only one part of discovery which will take your mind on a couple different thoughts about who or rather what made this wasteland as it is now. How and when Russians found way to this planet? How at first place they even brought that amount of people to build whole city or even more? Hallucinations about empty beds, perhaps even a Russian girl who appears here and there, are complete mystery to everyone. At current stage of the game you will not find any settings related to controls, beside the inverted vertical look and auto-center camera, while in-game settings offers only higher quality effects option in terms of video settings. Another problem which can be quite frustrating for some people is not being able to strafe properly, which kinda limits your observations while you're running in some direction, but it still can be done after a couple minutes of practicing. Beta and currently available unfinished version is released on March 6th, 2014 and includes only first 6 chapters from 20 expected overall, which will provide you around 2 hours of gameplay if you're playing for first time and around 40 minutes of just rushing through the game. Release date is only in a couple days from now, so be prepared for Lifeless Planet, which might not be so lifeless after all. And the New Order review brought to you by heavenforgamers.com. The game takes